Come on. Well, isn't this just too much now? When are they going to stop performing for us? This little youngster's been so inquisitive and come right up to the vehicle. Quite a few times now, and I almost feel like I should put my hand out as an offering, but I won't. And we'll just sit and get a tree up to us next. I don't know if it could get much closer. And look at the youngster now here. So close to the trunk of the hood. Of the bonnet, and there's a lot to keep in mind here because there's a lot going on very close to us, but they have come up to us, so that'll help. Words cannot describe how I'm feeling. It really is hugely abnormal to have them that relaxed that close to the vehicle, and I'm not sure the fact that such a large animal can be so relaxed with us, and especially an animal that's persecuted heavily by humans all over the world, and now we get the fortune of being able to enjoy a sighting with animals that us of humans have, like I say, persecuted and harmed for so many years. Marcus? Brian? Mark, did you speak in your special elephant language and organize this?
No, never. I told them to come and go to bike here. I don't know what that child's up with though. I mean, that is just...
Sorry? Did you see it? Did you see it flat in the termite mound?
Yes.
I mean...
But then also the cow started throwing toys out the cot now as well.
Yeah. I started running off it.
Maybe see something that, look at her, she's looking at us.
Okay.
That's actually not a nice way for an elephant to look at you.
No. No, it's not the look you want to be getting. I wonder what it is that riled them up, because yeah, the one...
Maybe there's an ingwe or something down there.
Okay, because yeah, the one certainly seemed to be running after something.
When she went down there, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's just been upset about this whole meeting of the two herds.
Yeah. I think it's the fact that potentially she's not getting as much attention as it used to now with the new baby on the block.
But not only that, up until now, she's been mom's right hand, right there, and looking after the child, and now suddenly joined up with this lot, the cousins are here, and she's not the main...
The star of the show anymore, yeah. Huh. That was incredible.
That was fantastic. So? She's just breaking trees down.
Which way are you going to head, Mark? Do you want to go and see the damage and distress down there? Yeah, we do. How much?
I think you must be stressing that child out now. You know, so many times we get asked why the females leak from their temple. This is why. This is the kind of stress that causes them to dribble from their temple gland.
Kiddie stress. Exactly.
I just can't imagine what that child is going through. I mean, that little calf is just doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I think there's something in there.
Okay, well, I'm going to go and have a poke around there, see what happens. What do you think?
Now one of the other children are going over to have a look now.
Hang on, I'm just a little bit so we can see them meeting. Oh, you're in trouble. You've got quite a few of them teaming up against you. This is absolutely incredible behavior. There's another youngster trundling in. And as you've heard, we're not exactly sure what it could be. Speculation of potentially a predator, but there's something in the air that's really exciting these elephants. Whatever it is, I'm happy that we are here to be able to share this with you, because I think we haven't a long list of enough to see over the last few months. The audio alone this afternoon has been incredible. All the trumpeting and rumbling that we've been hearing. It's been action-packed elephant entertainment. And off they go again. Ooh! Surely that must hurt. Mark, just to let you know, they're coming towards you quite quickly from behind. Why? Who knows? I mean, I wonder if it even could be something to do with the frequency that the vehicles put off, because that car all of a sudden really kind of had her sights in for Mark, who was much further away than we were. And like I say, maybe there's a funny... Copy that. And Mark just did mention that there was a large enough distance between the two of them to rather avoid, again, he's been any, whether it was a termite mound that the one knocked over, or dead branches, or now bushes, or Mark's car. I think it's all just some really interesting behavior that we don't need to look too deeply into. Okay, well, there are just a few moments left, and I'll do everything in my power to get a foot in the door and come back and try and get some work done up here. It would be really wonderful if things do continue up here, and I'd love to be involved. A huge thank you to all of the viewers, and a lot of you have really given me a lot of support and sent me private messages on Facebook and took so many screenshots, uploaded those onto Twitter, and have really been so helpful, sending through questions, answering my questions, helping research about I don't know things. So to all of you, the viewers, a huge thank you, and I'm so happy that the show is continuing, and now I'm going to become one of you, and I'm going to be tuned in from Cape Town, watching as much of this as I can, and I'm really going to look forward to learning as much as I can also from all and experience. Sadly don't, so I'm looking forward to actually spending some time watching Mark in action. And obviously I'm going to miss the team here. VM, Brian, Alex and Mark have been so much fun. We were already missing Romeo, but we're all good friends now, and we'll hopefully be able to join up in the coming months, be it for work or simply for pleasure. So that's something to look forward to, and a big thank you to all of the team members, Mark and Brian, Alex. Loved everything. Yeah, whether it's for work or pleasure, I just mentioned,
Actually,
we will make a plan.
We haven't had much of that.
Yeah,
But that was weird.
it was.
I mean, it's been an hour and a half with her, and then suddenly I went near a bush where they've been throwing a tantrum, and then
I think that, or the fact that I think they've just been picking, I mean, anything. It went from the one fallen down trees to the bushes to then I think you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
why the matriarch decided that, because she brought that calf after me, and I don't normally drive away.
Yeah. No, it was a strange one. It's a watch me maybe, but
I was just calm throughout it all.
Exactly.
She's not even blinking an eye.
yeah. You'd think both adults sort of stayed out of it. Definitely seemed to get involved with the adolescents. Mischief.
I thought maybe there was a leopard hiding down there, and that's what all the fuss was about.
Yeah. Anyway,
Whatever.
it was a great afternoon though, Mark, so thanks very much.
It's been a great time.
Yeah. And you must enjoy the coming weeks. And like I've been saying, I'm going to be a viewer now. So I'm going to be tuned in, taking notes from your drives and sending through some questions. So, yeah, Mark, I'm so happy that it is continuing and that you are going to be here and that there's a chance for some future work, if not work in the future. Certainly some pleasurable trips will be had amongst a lot of us, I think, amongst all of us. We need to do some tours and
also if you're ever up here in the Lowveld, then from Cape Town we can call it up here in the Lowveld.
Yes.
So you and the
cool.
Okay, Scott's going to say goodbye properly, so thanks for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. We're going to head back now. Thanks, Scott.
Cool, Mark. Have a good one. Thanks, Brian.
Good Mark.
See you back at camp.
Yep.
Well, again, folks, huge stand to have said, and we have mentioned a few times now, the show does go on, and even though I'm not going to be here, Mark will still be here, and that way we can still all share in these experiences, and that's the beauty of it. Doesn't matter where we are, we can all be out here joining in on the action, as long as one of us is driving around, and it will be Mark, and look forward to following him and the rest of the team over the coming months. And from me, a huge thank you, and to wonderful last afternoon out in the bush here, and to Alex in the final control, great work this afternoon. It couldn't have been easy chopping and changing between all of the action out here in the end with these elephants, and each that to the most, and I'm so happy it did end like this for me, and a huge thank you again. All the best, and we'll see you soon, hopefully.